And yet another Apex event, UFC Fight Night Vegas. Strickland versus Magomedov. Hmm. Before we even explore the events, before we explore the event, Strickland, he wins. Um, very boxing centric. Has a very, I would say, past zany. I would say we're in the realms of awkward and cringy with his frankly sometimes very shocking talk. I mean, the media thing. He was just ranting on the press day, whatever the hell media day, uh, you know, unfiltered, talking all kind of stupid stuff. Um, he's a character. He's definitely a character. Polarizing as one at that. Um, why on earth was this main event even done? And I'm glad it was on a Apex event because I mean to hype this guy up, Abbas Magomedov, and he just went out guns blazing. He kept up a pace which he couldn't keep up for 5 rounds. It was mm, yeah, he was exposed, quote unquote. Sean Strickland just took the teeps, took the leg kicks, didn't check anything, and was just marching forward, marching forward, marching forward. That's what he always does. That the guys, come on. There's tape on this guy, isn't there? Isn't there tape? Don't we know he doesn't really kick at all. He just marches forward. He's got good boxing and he's durable. Like, what are we doing? You've got length. You had length and everything, and he was using it initially, but he was just going pedal to the metal where he should have paced himself. And it only took to the round two TKO. Huh? Flipping out. Sort it out, man. Sort it out. And he's apparently Israel Adesanya is Japanese or Chinese or something like that because of some comment he made way back. Odd. I mean, you might as well just throw him in there, give him a title shot, give him the money. Let Israel Adesanya, let him go and put in some work and get a KO or some shit. You might as well, man. Churn it out. He wants to fight regularly. Strickland wants to fight. Just do it, man. Shit. Demir is Gamaluk Magalov. He just got dominated, the poor gentleman. He's good as well. Um, I thought he was well-rounded, but Grant Dawson came in, oh my gosh, and destroyed this gentleman with a heavy top game. Not just a heavy top game, he was striking as well. Grant Dawson, he's definitely one to look out for. He's been slowly but surely, with whatever team he's with now. ATT, he was bigging up ATT, he was very, forthright with his compliments and stuff with his coaches and all this kind of stuff. 10% me and 90. But when he said this is 10% me, I thought, oh my God, he's not going to do the Kamaru Usman thing, is he? But he said no, 90% is the guy. That's a good person there and recognizing. Um, we got like definitely a contender in this 155 lightweight division. Very impressed with that performance. Didn't think that would go down that way, but it did. And we move on to my brethren. Max Payne Griffin went 3 rounds with a young buck. He's got the age on his side. Michael Morales from Ecuador, an Afro-Ecuadorian coming in. There was he looked real good. He looked real good. Very proficient. Excellent striking. Takedown defense was on point. Once if Max got him down twice, wasn't it? I think, and he sprung straight back up. There was times where he looked like he was gassing, or maybe that's his style, how he recuperates himself, kind of thing. But it looked like he was kind of like, shit, man, I'm kind of, I'm a little tired, blah blah blah. But All I can say, very good performance by Michael. Max wasn't necessarily in this fight. Well, no, he was in this fight, but Michael was just a superior. Youth, I looked at the matchup and I thought, is Youth going to win, or is grit and determination and experience going to win? And it was Youth. Youth got it done in the end. Youth got it done again. Very interesting to see Michael Morales. He took some, he had a off the pie and stuff, so he took some blows. Yeah. The Queen of Pain or of whatever, Queen of something, Miss Lipsky came in there and did her thing against Melissa Gatto. Brazil versus Brazil, split decision. And Melissa Gatto, she is ripped. She's ripped, man. But she needs to work on her striking. I'm sorry, Miss Gatto or Mrs. Gatto. Your striking needs some improvement. And also, Ariana Lipsky, she got the win ultimately, but I've seen better performances from her. Moving on. Where are we going with this now? Oh my God. The Motown phenom Kevin Lee back at 170 was an excellent prospect in 155, fought Tony Ferguson for the entrance strap and was looking very good. Since the death of his coach and all the other stuff and the knee surgeries and all these crazy stuff, he hasn't been the same, man. He just has not been the same. And Rinat, flipping out. He made Kevin Lee look like, yo, listen, go back down to 155. This is not where you're supposed to be. First round, it was like 55 seconds or some shit, man. Like, Kevin, he had 2 braces on his knees. Like, what? And that was a terrible showing for your return to 170 and saying this is going to be your division. I'm disappointed, man. Disappointed. Congratulations to the winner, Renats. Here we go. My youth from Brazil. Wazil. Short notice fight for Weston Wilson. They were talking about he changed, he won the boy and all this kind of stuff. Brito came in heavy-handed, whacking and punching, and he just got mobbed on, unfortunately. It was I'm very interested and happy to see him back in the ring again. Yanis, oh no, I'm not going to talk about that one. Let's go to the fight of the night. Graham took on Alvis, and they were lightweight bout. They were both going for it. Graham looked like he had the upper hands. Third round comes, and it was blood and guts, and not even guts, it was blood. And he was going for it, man. They were both going for it. Alvis was taking the punishment. He was leaking everywhere, and he pulled it out in the third round. Pulled out in the third round. Yeah, so yeah, there were some interesting fights of sorts, but this Apex lark, these cheap UFC people who are making money hand over fist should really think about reducing the number of these stupid Apex events. Some fighters, I know, they like to fight in that environment. It's almost like sparring and stuff. But I would say the majority of the fighters, they want a crowd, they want the energy, get it sorted. UFC. It's a madness. Like, comment, subscribe. Adios and au revoir.